Hey guys, Tuju22 here, and welcome to another match here on the Armageddon SuperShow 2014. And up next is The Rock, the People's Champion, the most entertaining, or was it the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, as he is here to lay the smackdown. Now, the person that he has problems with, it all started on in the real life WWE, and what happened was, well, you'll see who it is in just a moment, but anyway, here's The Rock. And then, here he is. John Laurinaitis. Now, I've had problems with him, but so has The Rock. And the way it started was that John Laurinaitis made his return to WWE programming after he had been fired by Mr. McMahon. And what happened was, and this was like during the build-up to WrestleMania 29, and John Laurinaitis, he interrupted a segment that featured The Rock, and one thing led to another, and, you know, John Laurinaitis was not really, he was the furthest thing from popular as you can be, and eventually The Rock gave the people what they want. A people's elbow to John Laurinaitis, and ever since then, Laurinaitis has sworn revenge against The Rock. Well, this is his chance to get it, but I have a feeling that it's going to be The Rock that's going to lay the smackdown on John Laurinaitis. I almost said James, but that's his brother. No, John Laurinaitis. Oh, thank you for the correction. James Laurinaitis is actually the nephew of John. James is actually a football player for the St. Louis Rams, and James's father, Joseph. Now that you know, Joseph has been retired from okay, let me slow down. Now that Joseph has retired from wrestling, he is best known in all of professional wrestling as one half of the Road Warriors. Animal. That was his wrestling name, and James is he's a pretty good football player, I have to say, because, you know, he does his job well. It's just that the rest of the team, and you know, it's not the quarterback's fault, and you know, James is doing his job, but he can only do so much, that really the rest of the team is not pulling its weight, and that's a problem, because, you know, the St. Louis Rams, if they're going to get anywhere, they got to start drafting better, and they have to start recruiting, and they got to, you know, they got to really build up the team, because unless they do that, they're not getting anywhere. Even with an experienced coach like, what's his name? I forget his first name, but his last name is Fisher. Oh, Jeff Fisher. Okay, sorry. So yeah, Jeff Fisher, he was the last coach for the then Houston Oilers, and became the first coach of the Tennessee Titans. You know, when that franchise went from Houston to Tennessee. Meanwhile, John Laurinaitis is actually doing a number on The Rock, but just as I say that, The Rock turns it around. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the St. Louis Rams. I don't know what your opinion is of the St. Louis Rams, if you even care, but you know, you can always leave a comment on the you can leave a comment in this video as soon as it goes up, who your favorite sports team is and whether or not you want me to talk about them. Just leave a comment and I might respond to you. You never know. You really never know, really. And a drop to hold facebuster on The Rock. And a reverse DDT onto The Rock. And now, wait a minute, he's going for the pinfall. Oh, but what? Oh, right. He went for a cheap pinfall, but then again, there are no cheap pinfalls, especially in a match where there is no disqualification, really. Goes for the cover. Nope, not even a 1 count on The Rock. And John Laurinaitis is actually taking it to The Rock. I mean, I knew he wanted revenge, but... Oh, now he's ramming the back of the head of The Rock on the canvas. Now he picks him up. And wow, he's actually beating up The Rock. I never thought I'd ever see this, folks, but that's exactly what's happening here. Oh no, wait a minute, The Rock. Nope, not even a 1 count on Laurinaitis, but man, Laurinaitis is getting his revenge here. I mean, he was embarrassed by The Rock. I mean, that's pretty much what started the whole thing between him and The Rock. And by him, I mean John Laurinaitis. As The Rock is just gonna kick some candy ass, and uh-oh, this is not good. Rock bottom onto Laurinaitis. 1, 2, 3, yep. All it takes is one rock bottom and it's over for John Laurinaitis. So The Rock is the winner of the matchup, and I mean, a huge win for The Rock. I mean, it's not a momentum type of win, but a big win nonetheless, because, you know, The Rock, you know, he was offended by the fact, well, actually, no, The Rock, he just wanted to prove he was the better man. And he more than did that against John Laurinaitis, who had something to prove to himself and to the world. But when you go up against The Rock, as he says, you just have to bring it. And if you don't, The Rock is going to bring it to you, and you're going to get your candy ass whooped. That's exactly what happened here. But up next is for the Tag Team Championships. This is one I personally cannot wait for, because it's coming up right after this.